Alright, you guys, I got a really cool surprise for you guys today. We're in sunny Las Vegas. Who's this guy?
Hey, we ain't in Florida anymore, dude.
Oh my God!
No alligators in sight.
I know. It's gonna be jaywalking in Vegas. I mean, flex walking in Vegas. There you go. What am I talking about? There you go. Oh man, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming here. I'm very excited to show you. Obviously, you guys have seen quite a lot of things on my socials over the last couple of weeks. Dave has already had a chance to see this place, but you haven't seen the updates.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, obviously, by watching the thumbnail, people already know what we're talking about. But this is huge change in your life for you. Leaving Florida all the way to Vegas, rebuilding everything you did in Florida, which was awesome. And so today you're here to give a little tour and talk about what's going on. Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, very excited. Again, we're a little different climate compared to Florida when Dave was here last. I think we were walking in about I don't know what the temperature was, 100 degrees in the freaking humidity.
It was July,
and now hoodied up and enjoying this sort of time here in Vegas. And there's snow on the mountains behind us, and I know there's warmer weather to come, but I'm embracing this cold.
I know. So, you've been to the mountain with the baby,
yeah,
and it's awesome.
My daughter's seen snow for the first time.
How was that?
We took it up on January 1st. She thought it was like, the best thing ever until the frost got under her nails and in the hands. She didn't realize that it was cold. So I'm excited. But anyway,
awesome.
Guys,
let's go.
Come on in. So we're located off Blue Diamond.
Yep.
And you can see the passing trade here.
Yeah.
This is the 15, and then behind that is the 215. So this 15 takes you all the way to LA. So even if you're coming from LA or you're heading, you're going to see us right here. You can see the back of the building. We're going to have our signs up and everything else, and we're right opposite the Silverton Casino.
That is great location.
Very easy.
Great location.
So literally off this exit right here. Again, you'll be able to see us
from
the freeway and see us from the road. So
very cool.
All right, let's start this tour. Of course, there's.
Oh wow! It looks a lot better already since last time I came.
So it couldn't have got any worse.
But it's all painted. I'm glad I got. But I want to say this real quick. I wanted to show. To do this interview right now as the gym is just because we're all going to come back for, of course, the grand opening. Yeah. But I want people to get an idea of how much work you put into this place.
Yeah, we put a lot of work in.
Yeah.
Again, when you came here last time, everything was raw. I think we had the
no
framework
paint.
up.
No paint.
Yeah, we had all the framework, all the ceilings and everything else, and all the rooms. I think drywalled. But now we've got everything pretty much finished. So right here is going to be the front desk. This area, this room here could change into anything, maybe a supplement store. Right behind you, this is going to be like the common area, chiller area, TV, sports playing.
Like the Max Muscle couch.
Like the Max Muscle couch there. Again, more chill out area here. Yeah. Right there is going to be the pro shop with all the merchandise, all the Dragon's Lair gear, all the flex joinery. Neil has got a section in there. Right up there is all the offices, my offices, along with other people who can be renting from us, massage therapists and stuff. But I'll swing by here, and then right here is going to be a grab and go, another sort of like chill out common area. And then this is the gym. Welcome to the gym. Changed a little bit since you've seen it.
Oh man, look how huge it is.
Yeah. So as you can see right now, the guys are putting in the mirrors. All the flooring has been done.
Oh yeah.
When you came here last time, I think it was just bare concrete.
It was on concrete, yeah.
Was the walls painted when you came here?
No.
Last? Okay.
Oh no, I think it was all black. It was all black, but no mirrors.
So we painted this whole building. All the colours you see is basically on us. When we came in here, it was like cream, I think.
Yeah.
So we went black. The bathrooms have been finished. All the turf has been put in, all the flooring has been put in. The graffiti artist starts this week to start putting all the murals.
You get a guy. Tell them about that. Where's the guy coming from the graffiti?
Oh well, we might have to edit this part out.
Oh, okay.
He's in LA right now, stuck in customs.
Okay, but he's coming from another country.
Yeah, he's coming from Australia.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
wow.
Coming from Australia to film.
Wow.
To create.
You're doing this like all out.
Yeah.
First class.
Yeah, we're trying to put everything in. We're trying to create, as you know, a mecca. And I hate to use that word, but when I look at what Gold's Gym used to have, and you know as well as I do, Dave,
yes,
it was something magical. that when you got to that gym, I remember coming straight off the plane, and I went to go to Gold's, and then it was just a whole like firehouse, max muscle. It sort of encompassed the whole trip for me, and I want to try and create something special for this generation because we don't have it anymore.
Yes.
You know, you've got, don't get me wrong, you've got Bear Francis Powerhouse Gym, which is always going to be the mecca in my eyes. It's one of the best gyms in the country. And then you've got various other pocket gyms, but there's nothing.
None on the West Coast anymore.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Gold's Gym has just opened up. I've seen the videos after the day.
Oh, did you watch it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm glad they survived. I'm glad they survived. You know,
I would not want to see that gym go to business.
Oh my God.
Because, I mean, there's obviously been talks and worries over the years about that gym potentially being bought out and changed into something else. But it's fought, and I'm glad because that is. It's got such a lot of history bred into that.
Yes.
And of course, you know, Ed Connors brought me over here, who was one of the owners, original owners, body of Joe Gold. And he just opened my eyes to bodybuilding. You know what I mean? And it just evolved. There's people that have been in my life at I feel like the right point in time. This is how you and I met many years ago. And now it's like my turn to sort of like give back, right? So creating something special, doing it like on my terms, but taking in consideration that, you know, us bodybuilders, female athletes all around the world have now a hub in Vegas.
I'm really glad you started talking about this because that's what I was going to say. I think, especially with everything that's been going on in 2020, so many people left California. I still love California, but it's just not what it was no more. And we kind of feel lost. All the bodybuilding, you know, so there's so many people who actually have moved to Vegas. I can't believe you moved here. Because when I went to go visit you in Florida, I really loved what you did over there, but I really felt like all these years you were there, you kind of built something so great, but people didn't really get a chance to experience it. And as I posted all the videos we filmed, people were like, oh my God, I love this gym, can we go? And I was like, no, it's close to the public. So now you actually took that franchise, brought it on the West Coast, and basically made it available for everyone to be able to enjoy. And I'm so glad for people that will be able to come to Vegas because it's so close to California. It's a hub Vegas. So many people from all over the world will come, and they'll be able to.
Place.
So why did you? This is a huge question. I mean, you had it really set up well in Florida. You had a nice house. I saw your house. You were really established. Why did you decide to make the move from Florida to Las Vegas and transport your whole entire operation?
Absolutely. So, first of all, I've had a lot out of Florida. And I moved from Tennessee, moved to Florida to be with my wife. We've created a family. My daughter was born and raised there in Florida. And I'm all about evolution, right? So when I got from Florida to Florida, a lot of doors open. I'm a networker. I love to do things outside of the sport of bodybuilding and bring people into our world, educate them. And I feel like I got a lot of that whilst I was in Florida. But the last year and a half, I felt like I was not evolving as fast as what I have done on years prior. And the gym brought a lot to me, but then not competing in 2019 and not competing in 2020, I had a lot of time to reflect. 2019 was planned. 2020 for me was not planned. But during that 2020 sort of lockdown, myself and my wife had a lot of reflection. We were actually going to move the location of the Dragon's Lair to another place in Florida, and we looked at various places, but nothing had that Dragon's Lair feel. When you walk into a building, it has to work. It has to have a chemical sort of like a reaction.
Like Gold's Gym Venice when you walk in there.
You walk into, I mentioned Bear Francis Power Gym. You feel like this aura, this energy, because there's people that have blood, sweat, and done a lot of tears in that gym. The same thing for Gold's. And I can walk into an empty shell, and I knew straight away if it was on and off. And I went through so many different places, even in lockdown. Me and Ali were looking at buildings in lockdown when everybody's hiding away in the house, Is COVID real? Absolutely. But I think there was a time to take charge, and I seen an opportunity to really take heed and grab the bull by the horns. And unfortunately, everywhere we went in Florida, it was just not the place. So my best friend, a business partner, Doug Green, he lives here. He's lived in Florida also, but he's got his businesses set up here, and he sort of sent some real estate porn to my wife of what you can get here in Las Vegas as opposed to Florida. And of course, you can get a lot more house. And we started searching, and Ali started showing me some stuff. No, I was the one that had the brakes on, believe it or not. People think that I dragged my whole family here because my wife was very, very business savvy, who said, listen, let's just explore this. So I didn't put it on social media. I didn't post
No,
anything.
you didn't. You were very secretive.
Yeah, I love that. And I work in silence because then, you eliminate so many different factors. If it doesn't work out, then, people won't get upset. And I decided to explore this. Even when I came here 2 times, I didn't even tell you, Dave. And Dave, we were talking about.
I was like, man.
I know, I'm so sorry. I was like, sorry. When you found out, I was like, bro, I'm so sorry.
I was so happy to find out.
But when we came here, it was probably on my second trip that I started really digesting the move to Vegas. Now, I'm a big fan of Vegas, having come here 2 to 3 times a year, if not more.
Yeah, you love USC. You compete at the Olympia. I mean, this is your town, man.
Yeah, so I love Vegas. But then living here, I thought, how is this going to work? But everybody's got this misconception of Vegas.
It's true.
They base it all on me too. At one point in time, they base it all on one street. You know what I mean? They base it on the strip. And it's not the case. I mean, I've only been to the strip once since I've been here.
I know.
And that was on Christmas Day to eat at Mastro's in the Crystal Mall. But outside of that, where I live in Summerlin, everything is there. I don't even have to venture. My daughter's going to a fantastic school up there. Obviously, we're about 20 minutes away drive from Summerlin. But when I came here and I seen this building, there was actually 2 buildings. And I walked in and I had to sort of visualize. And I just walking through that front door, how it's the corner is facing the road and you can see everything. I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. No, bear in mind, if you swing around here, Dave, this was all a wall. So
oh wow, okay.
This was one building.
Oh.
And this was the other building.
They opened it up.
So I said, wow, both buildings.
Holy shit, I didn't know that. Okay.
So yeah, we got the permits and we started investigating. First of all, we investigated if we could do it. And permitted, and boom, blew this wall through, and it started evolving. And I know you came here in the early stages of when it started coming together, but it's now turning into a gym. But my vision of what this was going to be is now coming into reality, because I wanted the essence of what was created in Boca Raton to be transplanted here in Las Vegas. And I really truly feel like we're creating that. There was something special about that gym. I was there for 7 years. I had so many evolutions, and it was just like the next chapter. I couldn't have done what I've done here, done in Florida with this, because again, there was nothing.
It was a stepping stone, Florida, and I was telling you off camera. I think it was great that you were able to establish that franchise, make it somewhat of an exclusive place that you don't even know if you can actually get in, and everyone wants to go, and now you actually bring it here, and everybody can go. What are some of the feedback that people have told you, because they've been seeing the stories, and tell me some of the feedback from the fans.
People keep on asking me when the opening day is, so I think that's the biggest question asked. When's the opening day? And is it open to the public?
Yes.
Again, this is going to be open to the public.
God.
Again, this is why we created this space. We wanted to make sure that we had the Dragon's Lair as a fully functioning gym. Memberships aren't going to be capped, because we just don't want hundreds of people here running around at one point in time. There has to be an element of community.
Yeah.
And we created that in Florida on a smaller scale. But now, as we're opening the doors, opening it up to the public and getting trainers, this is going to be, like I said, a hub.
You may have to, I know you're going to have a cap membership, and I think you're going to reach it very, very quickly, but you may have to have certain days, such as Olympia, where they have day pass, because you're going to be swamped with it, and they're going to want to come and check it out.
Oh, we're going to have day passes, we're going to have week passes.
Okay.
So that's another question I was asked, because we have, be Vegas, a lot of people come in for vacations.
Yeah.
They're asking already, will I have day passes?
Of course.
I have weekend passes? Will I have week passes? And obviously all that is being worked out right now.
I think it's going to be it's going to be a hub. It's going to be really a landmark to come and check out in Vegas and stuff. And I want to say something real quick, and I know I told you that off camera, but for the longest time, Jay was talking for years about buying a building and having his warehouse in there and having a gym and bringing all his memorabilia and all that stuff and basically owning the building so he could do all that. And he's talked about it for years, and I kept asking him, hey, what about the gym, especially during the quarantine and stuff? And he knew he was the first one to know you were coming to Vegas.
Yeah, I told Jay.
And then, so I kept talking about the gym, and then finally on camera, and he told me off camera, listen, don't mention the gym anymore because Flex is coming. And I'm like, oh. So you kind of put, but you know what? I'm so glad that it's you. I'm so glad. I think it's very great that you're doing it at this point of your career also, because I think the fact that you're still competing, you're getting it to the open, everything is sort of falling into place, and I think it's a great timing.
Yeah, you mentioned Jay. I want to say that story. Actually, me and Jay, we worked at FitCon in Utah. We both was doing the
same event,
for Rob and Dana and the Muscle. And I pulled Jay aside and said, listen, there's a potential that I might be moving to Vegas. And first thing Jay said was, what does Ali think? And I was like, Ali is the one that's spearheading this. But I told him about the gym, and again, listen, this is, Jay's the king of Vegas, right? This is his town. Out of respect, I wanted to tell him as one of the first people, because I know Jay obviously would keep it quiet, but I wanted to let him know, because there'd be nothing worse than a gym popping up and then my name attached to it, right? So out of respect, I worked backwards, told Jay, and then found the building, and then found my house. So Jay knew before I even found anything.
That is awesome.
Yeah, out of respect, of course.
I was so excited for you. I think it's a great move for you. And where do you see this going? Like, so you were telling me you kind of left Florida because you felt like you were getting tapped out a little bit as far as potentials and growth and everything. Where do you see yourself? I'm sure you have tons of projects. Where do you see yourself go in Vegas over the next 5 years?
Well, I'm, as most people know, I got my finger in a lot of pies in terms of business. So I'm already working on a secondary project. This obviously is taking sort of the full attention right now.
Yeah.
But as soon as this sort of starts to come closer to the opening day, I'm moving on to another project. So it's evolution on all courses, not just from the bodybuilding stage, but out of the bodybuilding stage. What I see here is a future, and a future to provide for my family and my kids' kids. I'm trying to set myself up, for good.
Yeah.
The gym is a perk of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But the other projects I'm working on are quite big. So this is, to me, something that I've always wanted to do. Originally, I never expected to open a gym. I mean, everybody's got pie in the sky ideas when they're teenagers. I'd love to own a gym. But now this is coming to reality. Having had the Dragon's Lair in Boca Raton for 7 years, and being asked every time, please, when you open this up to the public, this is now a reality. So again, as you can see behind everybody's all systems go. The mirrors are up. You want to take a little walk?
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
So the cardio equipment is coming actually tomorrow, I believe.
Wow.
The equipment, we are now on the 2nd of February.
Yep.
So I don't know when this is going to be released. But
today.
Oh, really?
I couldn't wait.
Okay, 2nd of February, you guys will see this live. We are getting the equipment on the 7th.
Oh, wow.
It should be all installed and finished by the 9th.
Wow.
And all the cages, I mean, we've packed this place out. All the cardio equipment is coming. We've got Matrix that are taking care of that, stairs, treadmills, etc. And back here, Dave, I don't know if you know this or not, but we are actually doing a Arsenal Strength West Coast showroom, which is going to be staffed.
That's awesome.
So back here is completely private.
So it's a showroom for people to see. Okay.
So if you're a gym owner and you just want to maybe look at pieces aside from the gym and training it, in private, so you can really get your head around it. It's an investment.
That's awesome.
Right? This is the room we've created that showroom in. So it's a gym in itself.
Yeah.
So this has just been finished.
Love it.
Yeah. This is going to be the Arsenal Strength West.
I really like the colors. This is Raiders colors right here,
which
is right here. You're right next to the.
Absolutely.
One
exit up.
Yeah.
Exit up. So here, imagine this could be changed seasonally. So there could be maybe like white on black, and then next thing we'll change maybe the scheme in here, and we might change it to blue. So there's a different contrast from in here to in there, so people can envision what color pieces they can have, because we have a full color palette with Arsenal Strength.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And we've also got something really cool, Dave, that you'll see when you come back next. We have created our own one-off color that's only exclusive to the Dragon's Lair. And I'll leave it at that.
Ooh,
I'll leave it at
nice.
that. And all the pieces have been painted this color. And without me sort of shooting myself.
So tell me, you've always been sort of like famous for bringing all kinds of great talent. You had Kamal training at your gym, John De La Rosa, Rafa. I mean, everyone wanted to go train at your gym over there. And I think, and I know for sure, once you have this place open, I mean, the buzz already in the industry. Yeah. And I think everyone is going to want to come to Vegas to train at your gym. It's going to be, I can't already picture it like being the next Gold's Gym in my head. I've already figured it out. But who is Rafa coming back? Who do you think? Who are you expecting to come and train here?
So Rafa arrives in March.
Nice.
Hopefully before the grand opening. Hassan arrives for the grand opening.
That's right. How was that training with him? He's good, huh?
Great. He's going to be, again, for me, having taken off since August. You remember, I've only just started back in the gym after 3 weeks. 3 weeks I've been back in the gym. I put weight on already, but literally officially yesterday was my first off-season day. Yeah. So I'm excited to put that weight back on. But training with Hassan,
you feed off these guys, huh? Yes. You love it.
I bring these guys in because they're young, they're hungry, they've never won. I've said this many times before, but when you're surrounded with a young lion and you're the lion on the hill, right? There's an element of turning up every day. And when I mean turning up every day, it's like turning up and being the champ. There's so many athletes that have been or got complacent in various different sports, and you've seen it. Fighters, they win back to back undefeated, and then it's like, oh, you know what? I don't really need to put in that extra emphasis. All the unseen shit that got them to be a champion. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the things that I've done is bring these young guys in. It's a win-win, right? They're benefiting off me, I'm benefiting off them in various different ways. It's again that hungry young lion who's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and very respectful. I've mentioned them two names right there. They both want it bad, and I feel that. That was me once. And that was me walking into a gym and being around the best of the best. When Milos back in the day, to Gold's Gym, you see these athletes and it's like, wow, one day I want to be like them. We've all had that mindset, right? And that conversation. And now I'm able to bring these guys. It's like
great.
passing back, or
that's
passing
great.
forward, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So I've got these guys coming in, but also there's probably I won't name names.
I guess we'll have to see at the grand opening.
Let them break the news, but just put it like this: it's going to be fucking great. We've got some really big names that are moving to Vegas that have already contacted me and asked me, dude, when's the gym opening? I'm moving. I was like, oh, great. Listen, bro.
It's going to be great content for JayTV.
Yes, great content for JayTV. I'm sure I'll have a little JayTV band now. We just got to get Jay here.
He's going to come. Yes, yeah. You're right next to his office.
That's true. Yeah. But I know Jay, as always, bounced around Vegas. He's got memberships in
all over
Vegas, and everybody wants him in his gym. And if I got to see him once or twice a week, that would make
great.
my day. You know what I mean? Because Jay obviously had a big pivotal point for me in my career, and I mentioned on last JayTV where he sort of like passed back to me and sort of opened my eyes, whether he knew it or not, to the potential of what bodybuilding can give you if you work hard and you invest in yourself. And when I went back to the UK, I was like, wow, and Rafa had said the same thing.
You're paying it forward, man. Yeah. You're starting the cycle all over. It's awesome. It's so great.
I've got a lot of aspirations for this place, and I want to see people just win in life. I love seeing good people succeed. If you're putting something and you're wholehearted into something, and then you get to see from afar the rewards that are coming, and how this changing their lives, then I'm a small part in that, and to me that's a big reward.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let me show you a little bit else, and then right down here is my offices. No, bear in mind all this has to be cleaned.
Yeah.
So in here, this will soon change, Dave. So this is going to be my office.
Oh, nice.
And next time you see it, I want to do a lot of different things from here, from podcasts and to working on
it's big enough.
projects.
It's big enough.
It is.
Are you going to restart your YouTube channel? You were telling me you were doing so well in Florida. You need to do that, because you were doing so good with it.
Yeah, I need to get it. So all you guys that are watching, go and hit that subscribe button on my page, because
we'll put the address. What is it? Just Flex Lewis?
Yes,
on
Flex
YouTube.
Lewis on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm so close to that 100,000 subscribers.
Once you get to that, after that it goes quickly.
If you notice now, we've swung right around here. We've come full circle again. There's a way of getting to the gym up there, and there's a way of getting to the gym here. But this is going to be the main flow of traffic. And I know there's not much more to be seen here, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick little tour of what it is. I know, again, I'm blown away by everybody's response, everybody's sort of kind words, encouragement. I know it's a big move, and everything's that I'm, well, not everybody, a lot of people see it as like I'm crazy, moving from a open state to somewhat of a closed.
It's not bad. It's not bad though, right?
But it's not as bad as obviously California.
No.
But it's not like it's not like Florida.
Yeah.
Florida's wide open. But like everything else in life, right? You have to see the glass half full. And coming to Vegas, I've seen the glass half full. This times of COVID is going to expire. There's going to be a cut-off, with the vaccines, things will start opening up more. And then we can start living our life again. And that's one of the reasons why I seen this as a time of opportunity, time to put my hat back to front and capitalize on a situation that has so much potential. Vegas lost a big gym about a year and a half ago with City, and that's that was my hub every time I came into this town. So when I heard that, I was like, it sucked, because I know a lot of my personal friends went all over Vegas, scattered, and there was no place that everybody could train at. So knowing that and having that sort of seed implanted in my head, I took that then and blew it up into what this is right now. So I'm very excited for the future. I'm very excited to see athletes fulfill their potential in this gym, and there's going to be a lot of great people that are going to be here for the encouragement, because as you know, Dave, I don't surround myself with shitbags, and if they are, I get rid of them.
Positive energy.
And I believe in the law of attraction, right? So I've got great people around me that want to see me succeed as much as I want to see them succeed. And as I've said before in my Q&As and stuff, when I told my team that I potentially was going to move to Vegas, everyone had the same answer to my question, and that was, if you're moving, I'm moving.
Wow.
So I've got my massage therapist that have moved here, I've got
various
other people
man.
that have moved
That's
here,
crazy.
and of course my coach Neil Hill, who has also moved here from Florida too, and he is very excited for this new chapter. This is his favorite place in the world, Las Vegas. So he is biting at the bullet right now. Again, he's actually in Jamaica on vacation right now. And if it hadn't been for the fact he booked that vacation, you would have been here. And
I will talk to him at the grand opening.
Yeah.
So the next time we'll see you guys, the gym will be finished. It will be Flex's grand opening, and we'll have. I'm really glad we came today, because I really want to show what it was like at the beginning and the finished product, and I'm sure people are going to be blown away, because I saw a finished product in Florida, and if you do anything close to that, it's going to be unbelievable. Thank
you. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff and elements that we're working on right now that is going to just bring this into the Dragon's Lair that everybody was hoping to get into in Boca Raton. So I don't want people being upset that they never had the chance to come to Boca Raton, because I was never able to open the doors in Boca Raton.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to. So the people you had in there, that was a problem. The city would not let you be a public gym, right?
Yes. But the infrastructure,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, the infrastructure of the gym didn't allow us to open, because again, how we set up the gym was really based around me. It was all based around me and my training. So at that time, we never even thought about opening up to the public. When we investigated, that was shut down straight away and said, no, even if we had X amount of members. So it wasn't like I was disappointed, because I never went in with a full intention of opening up.
It just kind of got to that point where people wanted to come. Yeah.
And as this has evolved, we're now sitting here in Las Vegas with the full intention of opening this place up from the get-go to the public. So everybody who's been excited, everybody who has got that burning desire to now come to Vegas, March 6th, we're having the grand opening. I want to
you already know.
Right
now.
Wow. And I will say, guys, I love to have you here. We're going to have a lot of your favorite athletes that are going to be in attendance. Bring the crew. You know, it's going to be a fantastic day. We're going to have a lot of things going on here, and of course, stay tuned to my Instagram and my YouTube, where I will again provide all this information.
All the latest info. Yeah.
And if you are a Vegas resident, again, I'd love to see you here, guys. We're creating something special.
Do you have? Let me ask you this: do you have a pre-registration list, or how does that? Okay, you do. Okay,
we will be doing a pre-sale very soon.
Okay, great.
We're capping the number.
Okay. So you'll announce that on your Instagram?
I will be announcing that probably in the next week.
Okay, great.
And
great.
I can let you guys know, Dave, if you wanted to post that up. But we are opening a pre-sale, a cap pre-sale.
Great.
Because we know we're going to have a lot of interest in this place.
I'm sure.
And once we hit that cap for that pre-sale, we're moving on to the memberships. So, you guys get to see now the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to my Instagram. You'll see the pieces of equipment coming in the next couple of days. And it's all systems go. So I appreciate you guys coming in today, Dave.
Thank you so much, my
I don't
friend.
think there's nobody more excited. Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something. There's nobody more excited than Dave Bolay about me coming to Vegas, number one.
Yep.
And number two, me opening up this gym. This guy is blowing me up, so excited. And it's great for me to have my friend here and see him, the full-time bodybuilder.
I'm so glad you're here, man.
The full-time dragon player.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us, Flex, today. Awesome.
Right,
Thanks, buddy.
You,